All right, let's get started. Today might be the day. Today might be the day. I'm closer. 127 start. Ugh. What up, FM Sean? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Shouldn't be so sleepy at the beginning today because I did my exercise stuff before the stream today. I went for a nice 4.5 mile walk this morning, 3 in the morning. That woke me up. Sweet Jamu just subscribed for 42 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back. And how's it going, Dinglax? Oh, what's up, Dizzy Who? What is that? Somebody spitting? Wait, are you spitting on us? Don't spit on the chat. Seems rude. You already done a full day of work. Damn, overachiever. I was like, I felt good. I just took a walk. This guy's already woken up, gotten dressed, went to work, and done with it already. You trying to set a record over there? I guess it is 8:30. It's just normal. He's got speed hacks. He's playing ahead of schedule. Found a loophole in the system. Grandmaster lobby. We're getting closer. There's also 2 diamonds though, so I don't know. Are we getting closer or are we getting further? I can't tell. We're doing something. The players are thinning out, I guess. Have you tried Storybook Brawl? I have not. I watched That's Admirable play it a little bit on screen share. It looked super cool. Storybook Brawl, it's like Battlegrounds, but instead of being as repetitive, it's like got a lot of elements to make it feel more like a deck builder. It looked super cool. The graphics are doo-doo. I don't know, they just like found the circle tool and just only used the circle tool for all of the graphics. So everything in the entire game looks like a perfect circle. But the actual gameplay looked pretty interesting. So my initial thoughts of watching Storybook Brawl for about an hour are, if you can get over the graphics, get over that hurdle of it looking really ugly, then I think it's a pretty good game. I wanted to try it, actually. Victor. And a glove. Probably freeing up this glove and picking up Calista. Maybe even just Ziggs. Ziggs plus Victor isn't that bad. Like Spellweaver Brawler sometimes. Oh. Now Redeem sucks. Oh, she's still unredeemed. I mean, if I get a 2-star Syndra, it'd be sick. I don't have any items for it, though. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 gold on my bench. Oh, I didn't sell in time. It's gonna make 10. So I could beat this with just the Warwick. So I could have just made 10 here. Oh, maybe I get gold anyway. Easy. Saved. Alright, I think this is the way to play this opening. Would have been better if I got to... I guess I would rather keep a Syndra than a Varus anyway. I could level and put these in. It's stronger. I could have tried to keep a Ziggs, I guess. 2 stars. That is huge. Knocked her. Lux with Rageblade and a 2-star? Okay. Okay. Legend Renewers. I don't know if we kill a unit against any board. Looking around, honestly. Even with Kha'Zix Victor, which are some of the best units for getting early game kills because they're big burst damage on a single target. But yeah, still didn't even get a kill there. That's kind of nuts. These items are currently doomed, but the box might be able to offer us something of a direction. But currently I have no direction, as all I can make is a Quicksilver Sash, which is a very late game utility item. And I can make a Jeweled Gauntlet, which isn't a very great slam. I can make the Refracted Dragon Claw, which isn't a great slam. Ionic Spark is probably my best slam. I'm gonna slam something. I think... I don't know if it's Dawnbringer or... Yeah, this is just my next unit. This is fine for now. And I think we just put Spark on Warwick. I think I have to slam Spark. People's boards are nuts this lobby, so I'm going to lose so much life if I don't slam anything. Hopefully this enables me to kill something against some of these boards. Like everyone has like 2 stars and a 3-cost unit with items that pair well. He doesn't have redeemed for this Lux, but Lux with those items is so disgusting. So the Spark shreds magic resistance and makes people take damage when they cast their ability. So it shreds the magic resistance and Warwick does magic damage, and so does Victor here. We would almost kill this unit. Tried my hardest to get a unit killed. It's a lot of painters. Still lose. Might be this guy. I want to lose, but I want to kill some units. The Nocturne switch sides. God damn. Can't catch a break. I will get some kills. I think it's good actually that the Nocturne switched into me, because I might win on accident. He's on the Kha'Zix, so he should stop the Kha'Zix from ulting too much. Yeah, we lose this. Nice, nice, nice. This was a good loss. This was a 4 damage loss, so this is like much more reasonable. Have a glove. I'm slamming shade with Thieves gloves and trying to stabilize this, I think, because there's not really one item I can make off this glove that's going to stabilize me super well. This is already like AP directions. It'd be like a jeweled gauntlet, but then I don't have any mana. So I think it'd be like Hand of Justice would be the like slam to try and stabilize, I guess. So you can't just slam jeweled gauntlet without any mana generation. Ooh. I don't have any skirms for this Jax, but an early Jax can often be really good. Huh. I don't think I need it. I'm going to slam this on Kled. Huge. My Kled's a monster. This is going to tank for my Kled. And then we can think about this Jax here with no skirms, but no one's really showing skirms. Like, people could pivot into skirms, but he's trying to go Yasuo. Mick Zippo subscribed for 25 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back. I'm taking it. Screw it. Let's play. Let's try and go skirms from here. I can keep it while being at 20 here, so I'm still like super rich anyway. So I can roll down into skirms. My nightlight turned off. I like it having it in nightlight mode. Otherwise my monitor's way too bright. This Jax over Kha'Zix. Just to be a Jax. Oh, big high roll on the items again. And I can sell both of these up to 30. We should win this, be a 30. Because we're huge now with the Kled 2 hit and also the Shadow Thieves gloves. That item's so broken early. The difference between Trickster's gloves and regular Thieves gloves is this always gets full Shadow items. The other one can get components. So that's why this one's so much better in the earlier stage, whereas the other one with the 2 regular gloves is better in the late game. Because the other one like pulls from like specific pools of items that depend on your character level. So early game it'll get components a lot. Whereas the Trickster's gloves, just always 2 random full Shadow items. There's no pool or anything, so it's always at max power.
Imagine if I had a real weapon.
Wanchi just subscribed for 4 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. Got the interview today with your big boy job. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Don't overthink it, man. They need you as much as you need them. At least you gotta make them think that. Nidalee with Trickster's gloves. Want to keep these for sure. So this frees up some money potentially. So I have 7, 8. I could have got like 1 more gold by selling a 2 cost unit, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Because you never get 1 gold. It's always at least 2. Nothing. Big low roll on the items here. Put this in over Udyr maybe. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 18. No 2 stars on that little roll down there, but I can't really fall below 10. I have to be at least 10 here. I have like a couple pairs and I'm 1 skirm off being all 6. I just need Pantheon or I need a cannon. Shadow Hodge. Or I could try and build Morellos. Morellos on Lee Sin is fine, I guess. Yeah, it's better. Building something now instead of trying to build something later, I think is the way to go. Three, 6. We can make 20 here and then just kind of sit. I don't have any 2 stars, which is kind of spooky. I committed to a direction. My Nidalee high rolled this turn, so I don't think I have to roll this turn. I don't need these anymore. This would be my next unit, but we'll find something along the way that could be my next unit. It doesn't need to be that. Pineapple Jaina just subscribed for 9 months. Welcome back to the Back Cave Team Thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. And Deathsea is raiding with a party of 532. Appreciate the raid, man. How's it going from Deathsea's stream? I'm trying to become challenger at TFT eventually. Grandmaster first, then challenger, then tournament player. I have 3 pairs. We're rolling. My Nidalee items are doo-doo. Yeah, we gotta hit something here. A Vel'Koz pivot if we get a Shojin. Oh my god. Where? I have 3 pairs? I hit a Syndra as my only triple? I can't pivot with just Syndra as the triple. Damn, that was bad luck. 3 pairs, dude. I was trying to see if I could keep this streak alive, even though I low rolled the Nidalee Thieves' Gloves items. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to. I don't think I want to run Syndra. I would run Syndra if I hit like 2 Vel'Kozes there. I'd be making it. I didn't hit 2 Vel'Kozes, I hit 1. Or if I had like Luxes with it, I'd be down. But nah. I'll take Jax with a bow though. That's what pair of Jax is too. And I want bow on him eventually. If I was looking for something I could slam immediately, it would be sword that we should take, and I guess even just cloak. All I'm missing is cloaks now for the Skirm comp, which are the easiest items to get. Yeah, man, you're a big Magic streamer now, right? You did it. I still have to roll for this, dude. Don't I? I could go to 20 and chill with 4 pairs. My Nidalee items are sick this fight. Rolling more and going below. I'm already at like 20 and everyone's at 30. So if I go to 10, I'm pretty scuffed economy. But yeah, this is sad. Yeah, I could have swapped the Jaxes. This one's got a bow. Nidalee's a monster. No! So close. His Nidalee killed my backline before my Nidalee killed his backline. Yeah, Nidalee too. Ooh, those are good Nidalee items. The Shadow Hand of Vengeance is good. DTJK. Oh, we haven't versed this guy yet. That's sad. Or that guy. That guy's really strong too. This lobby's so juiced. We have a good like this way angle, so his laser is going this way. It's not like hitting more than 1 unit, which is good. But he's got many 2 stars, and we're sitting over here with all 1 stars and pairs. Just like if I roll there, though, I'm never making it to 7. I want to be rolling a 7 so they have a chance to hit Jacks too. But yeah. Now I'm broke and I have no life. But I have direction. So now it's going to give me the wrong items and we're going to go 8th. Give me AD items, please. Because I don't have the money or the resources to pivot because I didn't really hit anything that could... I hit a Syndra 2 we could have made. That was it. I have the bow cloak, so that's what we want. We want this. I don't have much to roll here, but I have 3, 4, 5 pairs, so I have to roll. I can make a Thresh 2, but I don't actually want a Thresh 2. It's not a pivot direction. Yeah, there's nothing, dude. I'm so broke. Maybe one more turn, I guess, at 10, and then maybe... Maybe we'll hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get so big when we hit these just randomly. We got really lucky, though. We versed a guy that hadn't spent his money. So he's greeding his money. So I could actually not lose like 1,000,000 life here. He still has a 1-star Lux. My Italy got some pretty troll items, though. But they're good enough, I think. Come on, Italy. Crit. Do your big kick thing. Oh. RFC. Oh. And then I just bloodthirster it. And we're huge. Another Lee Sin. There they all come. Finally. Then this is supposed to be an overthresh. And we can even roll this, maybe. Ah, I can't buy anything. Okay. I'm waiting for Bloodthirster. I'm gonna try and get Shadow Cloak and get Shadow BT. But I'm huge now. Problem is... I guess it's not really too much problem. We might have stabilized for this stage, honestly. But Nidalee items are low roll again. Mana items Nidalee. This guy's kind of fun at it, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. This lobby does not seem kind to me. I gotta try and just knock it 8th, dude. Everyone's at 50 life too, so it's like, even if I stabilize well at one of these stages, I have to high roll super hard to catch up to people. This guy's got Draven 2? Riven 2? Holy shit. That guy's just all in calves. That guy's got Mord 2? Holy crap. We're stronger than like the other Skirm guy for this stage of the game. Oh, they had a Banshee's Cloak I didn't even see. I was just trying to get that away. Look for the Banshee's Cloak on the Jax. It's okay. The Banshee's Cloak ate the only CC on this team, the Thresh Shook. And that's all we needed it to eat. And we can beat Draven too. We can't beat Draven 2. Who just gets Draven 2 there? Alright, Deathblade to Jax. Jax 2 with Deathblade, let's go. We had Deathblade Hurricane on it, that's not so bad. We also had the best item on him, the Shadow Thirster, but maybe he can stay safe enough with the RFC. Deathblade Runin's RFC is not a bad item combination on him. A 2-star Jax should allow us to hopefully outlive this guy. He's rerolling calves, he's pretty far away from any of the 30 stars. So... 7th. And Nidalee, stop trolling. Good work, Nidalee. Actually having real items. You love to see it. We versus both the Draven guys. So we kind of want to line up Pantheon on this side. But his Jack's gonna get stuck on my Pantheon, hopefully. Our Jack's getting stuck on this Sejuani a little bit. But I think we're in there.
Imagine if I had a real weapon.
I mean, we're really strong for this stage of the game now. The problem is, getting here, we got down to 14 life. Sapphire Guide 633, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. Ooh, good Nidalee items. We want to try and put Pantheon in front of their damage dealers of the people we haven't really played yet. But we played both Draven guys. And we want to try and make it so that this guy doesn't get Zyra, but he should walk straight up and be fine. We should make an angle like this because the Zyras are on that side. In this positioning, we just need to make sure Trundle gets on the Rel is the most important thing against redeemed players. So that we can kill the Rel really fast, so it doesn't get multiple casts. And we want to make sure Jax gets targeted by Lux very late in the fight. So we want him really far away from the actual Lux. Most things target like a random enemy, most of the carries. But a lot of them, some of them like Draven or Lux will target the first thing that's closest to them and then the next thing that's closest to them and so on and so forth. But like against Draven, you still want to be on the same side as Draven because Pantheon usually tanks long enough and then you kill a thing and then you kill the Draven. But against Lux, you want to be the opposite side because Lux will kill thing, kill thing, kill thing. And you want to just let Jax charge up because he needs to charge up before he can break through those shields. Against Draven, we want to be same side. Against Lux, we want to be opposite side. Against Zyra and Vel'Koz, we want to be same side with our people making an angle that's opposite of the angle that they're creating from being in the corner. Baked and boosted. Thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, man. Last Whisper for the Pantheon. Huge. Huge. So Pantheon's shield ability applies to everything in front of him and can apply on hit effects because it's an attack. So it's not actually a spell, it's an attack. So this is going to apply the Last Whisper to shred the armor for the Jax to kill him. We want that the opposite side of the Jax to shield him. I have 2-star everything, except I don't have anything here. That's like supposed to be Kenman. Yeah, Kenman or Viego. It's kind of awkward. The Rels will stun our Jax is a little bit of an issue. So unless we can burst this down fast enough. Which there's like no way. Oh, the Thresh Hook too. Got him. Yeah, so this positioning was not great for me. And we got shredded by Dark Blue for us. I can't lose position. It's super hard to be at a spot where you can't risk losing any positioning things when there's 8 people alive. Because it could just happen. There's a lot of luck with it, you know? You can't account for every single board. Especially when everybody's moving things at the last second, you know what I mean? But we gotta try our best and get a little lucky. Garen's not great for us, but this Rel pair inspires me to maybe roll for Rel. I don't know. I really want to level and get in the knot. Yeah, I'm leveling and putting in the knot. And then there's like a couple Rels on the left, so we want to be on the right side for that. These have to travel together now. Italy, what are you doing? It's do or die moments. He's sitting over here with Archangels, Shojin, Italy. Just ult really fast. Thanks to the last whisper on the Pantheon, we can cut through other people's Pantheons and stuff. Did you see that little armor shred icon? That means they've had their armor removed and we can beat them up. Made it to level 8. We could potentially squeeze out these guys and go to 5th. I'd be super thrilled if we managed to get a 5th from this. Either up late or up late. No, I'm up early, up early. I don't know. My sleep schedule's really weird. It kind of rotates and I just kind of let it happen. Doing a lot of exercising stuff. Early morning exercising. It's too hot to exercise in Vegas late night. I want to be on the other side for a lot of reasons. But I also hate all the stunners on the other side. Oh, I have a Shadow Locket. Oh my god, chat. I have a Shadow Locket. I didn't see that I had a Shadow Locket. It's okay. She ate everything and just tanking it. I could have put the Shadow Locket in the front line. Then I'd have to have Nidalee in the front line, not protecting my Jax from this Viego. Honestly, I think if I put Nidalee in the front to use the Shadow Locket, I would have lost. I think that Shadow Locket was a bait. Because that Nidalee eating the Thresh Hook and eating the Viego was the only reason we won. KT, Draconic, and Tang. We need Pantheon tank item. Or a Zephyr. Or a Shroud. I think it's Shroud. No good tank item. I could have went like Trap Claw, I guess. Shroud's pretty good in this lobby, I think, versus the people. This is a Lux 3 guy. That's spooky. Lux 3 is gonna kill me. Eventually. I played Draconic Venom Tang. AT. I haven't played Lux 3 guy. Lux 3 is gonna beat me pretty much no matter what I do. I haven't played this guy. I want to be right side, but I also want my Pantheon and Jax together. And I'm on my Pantheon left side, so this feels awkward, man. Of course I versed the Lux 3 guy. I could Shroud the Ivern. I needed something more left to get the Shroud better. You're getting clipped a little bit. Why did he jump so far forward? Don't take the Lux aggro. I don't think it's gonna matter. We're not even gonna get to the Lux. Yeah, Lux 3 with perfect items is really tough to beat on 5-5. No, I died as much as this guy. I almost was able to pull it back and get a 5th that game, dude. I was super close. If I didn't hit the Lux 3 guy there, I think I actually pulled it back and got a 5th. This is a big low roll. I could have rolled down below 20, and then I'd never get to level 8, though. So, I don't know. Maybe it was worth it, though. But I always like try to play for an angle where I could have an out to win the game. But I think that game was... Yeah, maybe I was supposed to roll it just all the way down to 0. Just accept 5th. Because I think I get 5th if I'm just... If my mindset is, I need 5th, then I think I can get it there. But if my mindset is I want an opportunity to potentially win, then this is what happens. I don't know. There's a lot of little positioning things too. If I have position better, I think I can get 5th with this line. And have an opportunity to maybe do better. had like 5 pairs that I rolled to try and hit, and I didn't hit any of them. And I didn't make anything useful. I had 5 pairs and I rolled 5 times, and the best I could make was a Syndra 2. Like, come on, game. You guys hate on the River Sprite too much. It's clearly the best little legend. It's not even close. All the little legends gathered in one place to have a contest over which one the best was. None of them would show up except the little legend that is the River Sprite, because all the other ones would be too embarrassed to compete because they know they have no chance against the River Sprite. Alright, come on, game. Don't screw me like last one. Last one was bleh. The red thing with the barrel is pretty cool. Maybe that one will show up, but then it'll lose. The other ones won't even show up. The squid guy, the purple squid guy is pretty cool too. The squink. He moves around his tentacles a bunch. It's so colorful. I think TFT is harder or easier than you expected. I expected it to be pretty difficult, and it's pretty difficult. I don't know. I thought if I put a lot of time into it, I'd be able to make Grandmasters pretty quickly, and I'm still not there. So I would say harder than I thought. I thought with this much effort, I would be at Grandmasters by now, and I am not. I think it's harder than I thought. But I don't know. We'll have to see when I start playing at the beginning with everybody else, when it's all new with 5.5. Because I started kind of late. And I didn't really have the basics down. So now I'm going to have the basics down. And I'm going to be going into a new set where it's new for everybody. So it'll be good, hopefully. I reached Masters in like a couple days. Reaching Masters is easy. Passing Masters is very hard. I don't know. Getting Masters 0 LP took no time at all. But actually getting past that point is pretty tough. Now I'm at like Masters 100 LP most days. But for the longest time I was Masters 0 LP and I would just get stuck there forever. Ooh, a Pantheon. Boom. Any 2-star? Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go, Poppy. We're gonna be rich. And have a 2-star Poppy. Dude, we get the Archangels in. Hmm. Look around for Kazuses. There's one. Easy win. Thick brawler frontline to give the Vlad Archangels time to scale up. He gets bonus ability power every time he casts, based on the amount of mana he uses for his cast. And then that scales up how much damage he does and how much it heals him. So it's a really good item on him. You want more tier and mana related items once you have this. Once you have this, you want ways to gain mana to capitalize on it better. So take the tier, look for Shojin and other things of that variety. I want to just 5 streak. I could just double level here. I don't even know if I 5 streak double leveling here. A little shady. If I had a 2-star Vlad, I'd double level here, I think. The 1-star Vlad is a sketchy double level. This is stronger too. Night Renewers. Knights make you take less damage from all sources, and Renewers let you regenerate mana in life. Now I'm regenning and taking less damage. There's a good synergy with each other, right? Take less damage and make it get more health. Then this also, her ability lowers the amount of AD people do. So that synergizes with the Knight synergy really well, because if their attack damage is reduced, it might go underneath the threshold of which you'll see this little blocked word. That means their attack did 0 damage. It was fully negated by the Knight passive of blocking 20. So, Renewers, Knights, and Lissandra work really well together in the early stages. But not as well as Nidalee, who just can't be hit by anything. And does massive damage. But good loss. I think we're one of the weaker boards, but it's okay because we're get the money. I'm trying to play some sort of AP line because I have Archangels in a tier, so I'm looking for casters. So I'm picking up Syndra, picking up Ziggs, all sorts of caster units. I want a pre-level so I can get 3 cost units. I don't really care about Kled that much. I mean, we could have tried to have the 3 Hellion angle, but usually, if you don't start with the 3 Hellions, you don't really go for it. Did that guy hit Nidalee too? I thought that Nidalee was big when I looked at his board. Dude, that guy has the best 2-star unit for the mid-game already. How does he just have a Nidalee too? This guy leveled to 5, so he's always winning here. He double leveled. Yo, people are aggressive this morning. Is it possible to win when someone has the same combo but with better items? You probably weren't supposed to go that combo. I want a tier or a sword. So now we can make the... I could have went the Shadow Archangels and had a really troll Vlad. But no, I think it's better to take mana generation with it. Some people get top 1 almost every game. I have to add a unit in here. So it's... Technically, if they were 2-starred, but like I want to keep this in because it's a 2-star knight. I want to make the Shojin, so I want to sell that. I want to be at 20. I think Syndra's the strongest standalone unit of the bunch here. A little awkward though because she does backline damage. But yeah, throwing things away is really good. Glad got focused really early. I put this to the left of it, hoping that would be the one that gets focused. So now the brawlers might be starting to get better than the knights. I got rid of the Dawnbringer though, and so I don't have the Kazakhs. Pantheon just to frontline more is probably better, so they have more time for this to ramp up. I want to pick up this pair of Nocturnes, kinda. I don't have any Nocturne items, so it's a little weird. If I had Nocturne items, I'd be down. I'm gonna try and get Syndra 2 and put these items on it, and then put 3 redeemed in. Lad didn't get killed immediately this time. He's scaling. 640 damage, heal for 430. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'm probably more inclined to use this than I am to use this, so I don't want to sell it. They have like the 3 redeemed with Syndra 2 kind of angle going. I could play Draconic. These are good Zyra items, but there's usually a couple people playing Draconic. He doesn't have Draconic in yet, but he's trying to. And the A-bomb in. Skirm. Lots of A-bombs and Skirm mid-games. Those are just some of the better mid-game boards that you can build, so a lot of people take those. Another tier. Okay. Another tier? Okay. I have a lot of pairs. And I'm like close to a couple different directions, but I don't really have a clear direction yet. The 2-star unit's gotta be better. It's probably not Skirm stuff with so many people having them out of the pool. Can I make it up to 40 here some way without selling anything important? Not really. So I probably want to play a Rise in my comp and have a blue buff on it. Or making like double Archangels this game and then like a Chalice or something. We have a lot of tier items. Usually you want a good diversity of your items. But I guess we make use of mana pretty well right now. So it's not too bad. He's gonna die before he casts. Feels bad. I don't wanted to pick this up. Another tier. I can't take another tier. Redeemed. I have a Nautilus in play, so we should pick that up. Big. It's my new carry. Could play Cavs from here. That's a real direction. How do I play Cavs from here the best? I skipped a Hecarim earlier. I could just play full Forgotten from here. I don't have any Draven items, but maybe I could make them soon. It's probably not redeemed because I didn't make any of those pairs. It's like closer to whatever he can use Victor because he's the 2-star that I made. So it's either Forgotten or Cavaliers. Germs. Who's this guy playing? Oh, that's me. Started. I'm contesting. But it was just me. So I could play Cavs from here. I don't like the Draven with no Draven items. I need to get Forgotten in for sure for this guy. So it's these two that go in. I have an extra knight. Awkward. Like, technically, I want to get rid of that. Don't need this. But this is stronger for now, I think. But we can hold on to the Cavalier for later. Maybe I could just make another Shojin on Victor. Make him just power cast. I think I'm down to make another Shojin on Victor. I need a Spellweaver for him to really pop off. We never beat this guy. This is the Nidalee 2 guy. He had Nidalee 2 at stage 2, so he's going to beat everybody. I want the Redemption. I want the Belt. It also makes it Thresh 2. I can get Thresh 2 with Redemption in. Which is pretty nice. How good is Shadow Shojin in general? It was pretty bad and then they buffed it. And now it's pretty good. It used to be like minus 33% attack damage. Now it's minus 15, right? Like way better, I think. Or maybe it was something bigger and they made it... I know they made it smaller. Yeah, it's only 15 now. It's like way better than where it was. I could put it on an Ivern and put that in, actually. It's kind of nuts. I wanted. I don't have a Renewer for him right now. He's not in Cav comp. And this gives me the Forgottens. This has to be better. And then Thresh is there. I want to sell this so I can make 40 and put this in. It's not like we're win streaking anyway. I'm trying to get up to 50 gold and then slow roll for the Cavalier units. But this Victor should hopefully be able to carry us there without taking too much life loss. Due to the fact that he does infinity damage, hopefully. And the big shields. Come on, Victor. Kill anything. I'm hyping you up. There we go. He killed 2 things at the end. 3 things at the end. There we go. So, yeah, that's one of the good things about Victor. Big single target burster. So your losses, although they may come, will be small. Okay. Yeah, we're not small, but we're not big. Now we can slow roll. Because we don't go to 6 in this comp because this is all the 2-star units. But let's double check no one's going in. Yeah, his Sejuani, but he's not going in. So we're not contested, so we can try and roll for it. Pretty much all the units in this comp cost 2. So being level 6 is actually better than being any of the other levels. Level 6 is the highest odds of rolling 2 cost units. Is Hecarim's going in over this? Yeah, and we don't need the Warwick anymore, honestly. I could just put Tarek in. We have a little bit more rolling we could do. I mean, if we made a Trundle, we could play a Trundle for a minute. And typically you want to itemize Hecarim and 3-star it, not itemize Thresh. So I can Magnetic Remover this and put it on the Hecarim later. And I can sell tar. I can put the item on the Hecarim later. But Hecarim's 1 star right now, so I think the item's getting more value where it is. This guy is really broke. He's level 6. He didn't level to 7, and he doesn't have a comp. I have a chain vest. Oh, none of these are particularly exciting for me. Take Rod for Dark Ionic Spark. I think that's Prio. Ooh, Rel? Brand is very important for us. Typically speaking, you have the brand in, but we're using Victor as our DPS right now. And we'll try and get the brand in later. Am I trying to make Not 3? Usually you don't try and make Not 3. I was just holding them a bit. Then I can pop this off later, so I'll put it on for now. Darius? Oh, good, he didn't get the heal. Why is this guy got a level 7 Darius? Guy's nuts. Rush tried his best to pull attention away from this Victor. Looks like the Jax is ramped up too much. I'm only 1 Victor away though. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we get it naturally. Did not. So I'm just gonna do that. Now I have a huge 3-star Victor carry, which hopefully allows me to find more time to get towards these units that we need. And I should put this synergy in probably for him. Rel's probably better than Sid's 22. Because Rel gives me Ironclad as well. He's just popping things for 1300 damage. 1600 damage. He's overkilling by a bit, but yeah, pretty good still. I need Shadow Cloak. Shouldn't be that desirable of an item. But Shadow Cloak allows me to scale up my Hecarim's ability power very aggressively. As I make the Shadow Ionic Spark. So every time anybody casts their ability around the Hecarim, he's going to gain 10 ability power. Hecarim's ability scales really well with ability power because it improves his damage and it improves his healing from the ability. So we could eventually make him immortal. That's the goal anyway. I'm not going to actually play the Trundle, I don't think. I would have played it maybe earlier. I need to roll it till I hit this Hecarim. Okay. And then we do this. And then we can do this. And then we do this. We want the other things to be tanking for the Hecarim. Not the other way around. So we want the Hecarim to kind of scale up a little bit. We don't want to get trundled or anything. Oh, Nidalee 2 guy. We might be able to beat Nidalee 2 guy now. So yeah, as this number gets bigger, that's the amount of percent increased AP he's getting, kind of. So you can see it scales really high, and then when he casts his ability, it'll do tons of damage and heal him infinite. So makes a really good, durable frontliner. Victor's actually good now? I was talking with a couple of top-level players, and they say that they almost always try and field Victor in the early game when they can, because they think he's standalone one of the better units in the game. But yeah, I've been pretty pleased with getting a 3-star one early. I was talking with Goobums who said that. Goobums is like a very regular top 10 legend. Or top 10, not legend. Top 10 challenger player. And he said, Victor, if you can fit him on your early board, it's usually worth doing. A very powerful unit that you kind of just try and accidentally 2-star sometimes. After the buff to Spellweavers is really when he started to shine. But it makes sense, right? He just does a really big base damage and it also creates a shield base of his AP. So you can see there, 3,400 damage and 1,700 damage shield. So shielding is kind of like damaging. So if you add those two numbers together, that's 10,000 damage worth of effect he's doing every ability cast right now. At the end of the fight. Just 10,000 number worth of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Am I going for him? We're kind of rich. I'm going for him. We're going to go for the whole 3-star Wambo. It gets him out of the pool to make it easier to find these Heckrums too. And we have very few Heckrums. Ooh, Ironclad? Huge. Ironclad's one of the better ways we could use a spatula. And then we can Gunblade for more healing. I'm actually kind of down. I have 2 Sejuani 2s on my bench, which is a little awkward. I could go to try and hit Thresh, I guess. I'm gonna make Thresh an Ironclad. I could make something a Spellweaver, but I think that's probably a little worse. And I think I might just Gunblade. Gunblading this guy to get even more healing on him, I think is pretty strong. Gunblading Brand can be really good, but I don't have any mana on Brand. Like, we'd do that if we had blue buff on Brand. But my Brand is playing sideline this time. We're playing Cavs with Victor carry, which is a little atypical, but I think it'll still be good enough. Might even be better, dude. Victor's nuts. See ya. Doesn't even get the practice Dawnbringer because it just gets one-shotted. The 4th Ironclad. We have 170 additional armor on everybody. Alright, that's gotta be bigger than the Rel at this point. It sucks to lose Ironclad, though. It's important to always have at least the 2 cav in, because it's 20%. The 3 cav's not as good, it only goes up by 5%. But always having the 2 in there is really important, right? But yeah, we should never lose to Skarm guy. The AP people are a little bit annoying, but there's 3 AD players in our lobby that are all going to get torn apart by this Ironclad. So yeah, this Jax is going to be doing very little damage. Thanks to our Ironclad. Our damage blocked. This is damage that's just being negated through armor. Oh no, he's on the Victor though. And Victor got shredded? That is worst case. The Darius also hit the Victor. The Darius shreds armor, so it removed our buff. But the Heckrum's pretty charged up. The Jax is nuts though. Jax is like giga charged up. One more cast? No. Maybe there's a 4 Ironclad diff, dude. Maybe Sedge 30 is a bait. But yeah, that Jax just got into the backline too well. I probably have to send it pretty soon. I don't have very much lives left. So, I'm pretty close to a lot of 3-stars. I think Brand's my least valuable 3-star, honestly. Come on. Give me 1. I'm 1 Nautilus away, 2 Threshes away, 3 Brands away. Oh my gosh, Nunu 3 hard counters. Let's see, does true damage. That's gonna be annoying later on in the lobby, potentially. Oh, Victor getting sniped again? That would be BG. Victor dies, he's all our damage. Come on. Come on. Why did he walk left? Come on. I have to make my units at level 6 here before I level up. I want the blue buff for the brand. I also want Spellweaver. I'll take blue buff brand. Spellweaver would have been good too. I could get an additional Spellweaver in and then maybe play 4 Spellweavers at some point, but we're so close. I need to start getting rid of things for Heckrums. I'm farthest away from the brand and he matters the least, honestly. Because he has no items on him. We really just need the Heckrum and the Rels. I'm trying to get more money to make sure I can get towards this Heckrum a little bit better. But we gave ourselves a chance to hit the Nautilus earlier. Just didn't want to show up. The Heckrum does do big damage now. I don't think it's going to be enough. We're not dead though. We're dead. Bro. Just needed to hit a little bit sooner. I was maybe a bit too greedy going for also the Knights. And I didn't level. You can't level until you hit Heckrum 3. Because if you don't have Heckrum 3, you just die. The only 3-star that really matters is Heckrum. And so we should have went more all in for that, to be honest. How'd you not hit? I don't know. I never hit. I never hit the units. Usually I try to get Heckrum 3 by 5-3. I went down to 20 gold on 5-3. The Gunblade was also pretty sus. Even if I hit the Nautilus, it's not even good though. I probably shouldn't have bought the Nautilus at all. But I was feeling extra safe because I had so much health and things were going so well. 2 of those fights were lost just because of Victor getting targeted really early. One of the fights was lost because Jax like jumped onto Victor and Darius happened to ult and hit Victor and it hits 3 random targets. So one of those was a pure RNG. One of them was like a scouting issue where I didn't have my Victor on the opposite. I had my Victor on the opposite side of a Zyra, so it got Zyra ulted. And then the last guy just had Garen Karma at 5. Karma plus Garen beats you. Garen shreds MR and shreds resistance, so then the Karma does tons of damage. But it's unusual to have Garen at that point. It's not that unusual. Yeah, I should have rolled more aggressively, honestly. But these lobbies have been pretty... Ugh. There's been like people with 2-star 3 cost units at stage 2 that just do 50 damage to everybody. Every time. So hopefully there isn't that happening. It's like, what are you supposed to do? They have 2-star Nidalee 2 with items. It's like, okay, it's stage 2. You just take tons of damage. Bow and tier. Want to try and maybe get Shojin plus a tank speed. Probably want to just take the tier off the Poppy. Archbow. Where's my Nidalee? It's a pair. I'm down.
Ready, hammer?
I don't get gold. I can sell and get this Poppy pair. The Cavs run back, dude. It wants me to play it. It's not a bad open. Knights Forgotten? We got a playable open? There's nobody with Nidalee 2 this time. But there's a guy with the A-bomb, there's a guy with 2 Yasuos. I think we're the 5th weakest board. I'm down. I'm down to be 5th weakest board. We lose this. Cast. We got the cast off. Yeah, we're only gonna lose by 1 unit. He never gets another cast off. Wait, he lived at 1 HP? Oh my god. Oh, if Hecarim got the cast off too, we might have won. He was doing it though. He had it. Alright, Victor. I believe in you. Nobody else believes in you, Victor. I believe in you. Cavalier or Knight better? Knight's probably better this early, and then Cavalier's better a little bit later.
Explosion first, questions later.
2 pairs, 2 synergy units. It would have been such a high roll if I won that. Yeah, Victor's nuts. Let's get a Jewel Gauntlet on this guy or a Rage Blade. I'm looking for Rod. Rod, best item. I could play Forgotten this game. I want the prey level. I don't think I make 10. We're gonna get shreked by the A-bomb guy. We'll probably get shreked by BT Kled. This one might be close. We're not popping it off its horse, which is actually good. Once Kled falls below a certain health threshold, he comes off his horse and then gets way more powerful. Now we popped him off the horse. But it was at least after we killed a bunch of other stuff. And so we focused him pretty quickly afterwards. But now we can't get through the BT. It steals too much life. I'm looking for Rod. There's one rod. I'm down for Shadow Cloak to try and make BT for Draven later too. If we can't get Rod. I'm down for Rod right now. Then we just Rage Blade Shojin. And then Victor goes brrr. And then we could either go into Forgotten or we can go into Cavs, depending on, you know, which one's more contested and what we hit. 2 Victors? I could also try and just play Nidalee here. Just Nidalee with a Rage Blade. I don't have any Scarms though. I want to make 10 here. I think it's important to be at 10. So can I make 10? I need to keep those 2. And ideally I'd keep more Forgotten units. Ideally I'd keep pairs. It's these 4 that go. This one always goes. One of these always goes. That means this always goes. So sometimes we need to keep Vayne for maybe reaching 6 Forgotten easier. This guy's playing, it looks like, Cavaliers. It doesn't look like it's going to be something that we can really feasibly try and like go for the 3-star Cavaliers. Please kill it. Yes. So we're trying to play 6 Forgotten maybe. The Rage Blade will go on Draven. The other thing will go on Rise. But yeah, 6 Forgotten is, I think, the angle. Unless we just naturally hit all 2-star Cavs. Forgotten can support a few players. Cavaliers don't really support that many players because you got a 3-star them. So usually there's one guy that can be the Cav guy. Because 3-star things, there's a shared pool and they'll run out of stuff. A-Bomb with Hurricane and Set 2 and Victor 2? Jesus. He died in 1 spear. I'll pick up this Nidalee. Could try and play Lux from here? Is anyone playing Redeemed? I have good Lux items we could use. Yo, maybe it's a Redeemed game. And I get Lux and put these items on Lux. Hopefully I get 2-star some Redeemed unit. They better buy the Sedge now. If Sedge was something that I was planning on staying on, I don't think I can use Yasuo with these items very easily. Started the Rage Blade. I was trying to pivot off Cavaliers, but maybe I stay now. I have a lot of Heckrums. Maybe I force them to pivot, dude. He's got 50 gold, though. Dang. He sacrificed his whole economy to force this. He sacrificed his life total to force it really hard. I think he's no scout, no pivot forcing it, dude. I think I don't want to do it. 2, 4, 7, 8. If I had 2-star Victor, maybe. I don't want to give up this pair, this pair, this pair, though. So it's like, what do I even pick up here? I could pick up Trundle. And I guess Brand. Fine, but I can't make it up to 30, unfortunately. Almost got another unit out of him. Alright, I think we're strong. I don't have a carry that does damage. That's the only concern. But we're like the full Cavs board, we just hit it, so we're not pivoting for now. We'll try to econ up and we'll keep redeemed in the back of our mind. I think that's the way to be. So redeemed is my attempting pivot angle towards Lux. If not, you know, just play camps, at least for the time being. They're strong. 2-star knights. 2-star cav. Just need that Victor 2-star and then I'm huge. But actually hitting 2-stars on a 3-2 roll down feels good, man. I have the 3 redeemed units now. If I could pivot into Syndra. Just because I don't want to play Cavs with everyone playing Cavs, you know? Five, 8. Syndra's a pretty powerful holder of these items. If I can get a Jewel Gauntlet for her, they can just hold until we find Vel'Koz later. We can try and play Redeemed. I think that's the pivot. So, I'm looking for Rod. 2 rods, let's go. One rod. I'm down to take Ivern if there's no rods left too. We give it Syndra Invoker. I don't think we need Invoker too bad though, because we have the Shadow Shojin. Just want damage mostly. What's my LP at? I just lost a bunch. I'm really bad at playing and streaming at the same time. I don't know, so I always lose LP on stream. Embarrassing. Alright. This is my board. Our level 7 roll down. Our economy is healthy. Making 40 with the high economy players right now. There's one guy banking 50, but everybody else is banking 40. And then some people are banking 30. We pivoted out of this Cav nonsense that everyone started with. There's so many people that just hit the Cav units. Oh, my Syndra's cast got cancelled? That's unfortunate. Bad fight RNG timing. Victor doesn't get chucked at. There we go. Ooh, good thing we're outside the range of that Nautilus ult. Oh, Hecarim got the cast off. We have a damage carry, and he kinda does. He's got the Shadow TR. Now he's just gonna get tossed around. Ooh. Huge, dude. Rel is the best redeemed unit. The absolute best redeemed unit. And then I want this in too. Then I can sell this. I don't know, I can keep this in. This is better. 2 Cavs is better than 3 Cavs. The 3rd Cavalier buff is only 5%. The first one's 20%. So 2 Cavalier plus Knight I think is the way to go. $47 health on that guy. Dang. I almost killed everything. Our damage got really spread out somehow. Where are my Luxes? Stop pivoting into redeemed. He's trying to play bulldozer though. He wants viruses. But he hit the Cinder too. Redeem special, huh? Wow. I want to replace the Syndra. Gotta keep rolling for that. Alright, I need to make Redeem Spatula. Alright. 6 redeemed. I had a 2-star Morgana. I think I want the 4 knights though. I can't play 4 knights with 6 redeemed. I want Thresh. I mean, I want Nautilus as my knight. Nautilus Leona. Yeah, we don't need Tarek. Cavalier's good here. I have 2, 3 pairs, but like one of them's kind of bad. I like having Nautilus to hunt assassins. I think I want to make this one a Cavalier. I want to make one of the redeemed units a Cavalier because they get a ton of bonus armor from the 6 redeemed traits. There's going to be a redeemed unit that becomes Cavalier, but I like Nautilus back here to help me clean up assassins. I guess we technically have Syndra for that, but still. Dragon Slayer Yasuo. It's got some weird itemizations on there with the shadow runes and such. Yasuo got hooked and chucked by Syndra. It's too good though. 2-star carry. Yeah, I'm all 1-stars right now. It might be I'm supposed to roll a bit. Just 2-star some of these random redeemed units. Teemo. Probably going in. Could be 4 invokers. I don't think we're leaving redeemed. Yeah, I should have sold the Thresh for Ironclad. The Thresh is a 2-star and I was kind of weak. Vel'Koz with a belt, huge. I can, the belt pops off because he makes a 2-star. It's gone. Out of these items, I'm down for Banshees. Can help protect my units from all sorts of crowd control effects. So it makes the unit and units adjacent to it immune to crowd control effects. I could do something like this. Throw this bad boy there. Protect my whole team that way. And then that wants to become ironclad at some point. I just put in the Jags for now. I lose Knight though. Ah, it's probably not worth. The Knight's still useful, I think. I have 3 pairs. Gonna be 5 life. Thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, man. Cold, lasered, and then Teemo shroomed. Does Lux win these? Lux never wins these. Ivern? We don't actually need Ivern because we have the Teemo. So Ivern would be our like last renewer. I mean our last invoker. If we manage to go 6. And he's got the Vel'Koz too. Honestly, we're pretty strong. Gonna go to the middle. This one's the middlemost. I need a left more. Oh my god. Yeah, he can't damage us though. He's got no damage in his whole comp. Definitely pick up this. If I 2-star, I'll probably play it over the Teemo. Ideally, eventually I play 4 Invokers, right? But it's a little weird 4 Invokers when I have such a good mana setup, so we don't actually need that much mana from. Ooh. So after this, I go 8, roll it down. Probably playing 6 Redeemed. But maybe I could try and figure out a way to wiggle in 4 Invoker instead. I'll drop Nautilus for Karma and then add Ivern. I think I keep my other units pretty much the same. It might have been good to wait 1, to be honest with you. I don't know, maybe I should pick up these. Ooh. I think it's Mystics that we want, though. Yeah, versus everybody, it's pretty much Mystics. Some people are more hybridized, but it's still like pretty much Mystics versus everybody. Am I gonna play 4 Invokers? I think I'm too poor. I don't have any anti-heal, so I built that. Yeah, I need money to... I feel so bad to throw 2 Iverns out. But I think it's fine. I just need an econ backup. I need to find the actual thing that matters, which the only thing that matters to me is Val 2. I don't know, if I had those Iverns, I could potentially hit a Heimerdinger and we could pivot into Heimer comp and then sell the Vel'Kozes, put the items on Heimer, drop down to 3 redeemed, and then try and play Heimer. But I'd need to find a Karma, I'd need to find an Ivern 2, and I'd need to find a Heimerdinger. It's just too many things. I don't feel stable at this level yet. I want to roll for the Vel'Koz, I think. I don't know, there's a guy with Vel'Koz 2, which makes it harder to... But I want to get a 2-star Mystic here, and I want to get... Vel'Koz too. This should go at the Lux, so it should be cool. Vel'Koz not get stunned versus A-Bomb with this positioning. Maybe pick it up. That guy's at 8, making 50 gold, so he's getting first place. We're playing for top 4. He's got gold next, so he's got 5 Dracan again. He's huge. It's the 4 Invoker if we want to play 4 Invoker. I think it's weaker. I think it's weaker until we get a couple of other pieces together for it. Namely the Heimerdinger. Cast Lulu. No, Lulu didn't get the cast. You're supposed to stun the Viego. Now you're gonna stun my team. That guy's got some weird itemization going on. Some very strange itemization. I'm looking to 2-star Mystic. More so than I am to pivot to 4 Invokers, so... Trying to make this comp more stable before I think about pivoting. I'm picking up the Rise. I'd be down to play Rise if I can triple it. I'm last pick, somehow I'm in first. I'd take a Teemo if we can get it. Alright, I'm down for Spectral Giant Slayer. I'm also down for Warmogs. Down for Ionic Spark, so we can get some MR Shred going. I already have a Banshee's Cloak, so I don't need that. But there's 2 different Shred items left. I'm down for either of those. But I need tank items, so I'm going to put it on the rail. I could get much stronger right now and then probably coast into 4th after the strength we get. But then I'm doomed to never be able to get first.
A solid giggle should do the trick.
Now we prove our courage.
The heavens die.
Rolled 20 gold. I got a Tarek, so slight upgrade. Tarek casts a heal and gives your units additional armor, so it's a big frontline upgrade. Doesn't actually synergize all that well, but I mean it's a 4 cost 2-star. So I mean it's just a lot of general stats in a department where we were kind of weak. And his healing ability synergizes really well with our redeemed armor gain. So we already have lots of armor at MR, so then if you heal on top of that, it's very tanky. So he's always a unit to kind of consider, but he's not the ideal unit. We're not happy about it, but I think it's going to do a good job of cementing ourselves into this top 4, so we don't have to worry about these 2 guys down there a little bit. I played against everybody, but I played against Chemical Man like a long time ago, and I played against Rockman never. So it's either Rockman or Chemical Man. And I think we're about to get rocked by the Rockman. I didn't get the last switch off. A little awkward. At least we didn't have to face Rockman. Rockman is definitely the strongest guy during this stage here. Did he spend money? Yeah, he spent all his money. He is a monster right now, so avoiding him is really good. Niddly sniped my Vel'Koz. We got the Garen before it casts. We win the fight. GG. The Garen casts, we lose this fight, but not today, buddy. So I'm looking to try and replace Tarek eventually. I'm looking to maybe pivot into 4 Invokers if we can stockpile enough cash here. Looks like we might just play 4 Knights Redeemed Garen. I have Shred, so like Garen's not that good for me, honestly. But like we could do this, 4 Knights and then redeem the Garen and get rid of the Teemo. Redeemed Garen is very good. We could also sell this Leona and make him a knight. And then make him invincible. I don't have any Warmogs for him though, that's the sad part. I need to find another redeem to put in.
There will be no peace. The runes decide my path.
Alright. I don't need this. I'm gonna finish rolling this. Do I play Rise here? I have 4 knights. There is some mystics. I don't have items for Rise, so he's kind of banned without items. I still don't have Vel'Koz too. There's Vel'Koz too. I also have Ivern Volley though, so I could move into the Heimer thing. This lets me make Garen a knight. I don't have Ivern in. Whoops. That's too slow. I need to put Ivern in over Syndra. I might have made myself a little weaker, to be honest with you. But I don't know. The Volibear casts, we got pretty lucky. But usually Volibear doesn't cast without Ivern, which is what you really need to have happen. But yeah, Heimerdinger is a force, man. Yeah, probably made myself a little weaker. We're mid-transition here out of 6 redeemed into something a little bit more powerful. That's the 4th Invoker sometimes.
I believe in the future of dragonkind.
Heimer 2 were huge. Actually monstrous. I always miss getting the Lux over though. We got big CC for the enemy Vel'Kozes. We got some Shred mixed in. Got some healing degen mixed in from the Heimer's effects. We got the Banshee's Cloak to protect against assassins. See a rock man. Alright, so how we need Karma, Teemo in. We have one too many redeems. But that we can't cut any of those. I don't know, maybe we don't play Teemo, dude. Garen 2. Take Garen 2 every time, all day. He's level 7. Right there. Teemo over Syndra. He does have limited to no backline access, so Teemo over Syndra sounds good. But if he had assassins, I wouldn't do it. I could do this. Have 4 invokers. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, I sold the Syndra. XD. Arma might be the best one for Dawnbringer. I think Garen's invincible. He's a redeemed cavalier with a rage blade. Oh shit. He almost didn't cast. GG. Dude, what up, Ixnurks? I saw you in my lobby before, dude. Yeah, whoever just showed up, you're my good luck charm. We got super good RNG that game. I got to play the game. My last 2 games was just like instant 6th. I didn't get to play the game. This game I had 2-star units. I had money, I had economy, I could pivot between things. Because I wanted to play Cavaliers this game, but then this guy was like contesting no scout, no pivot. So then I pivoted into Redeemed, and then me and this guy are holding hands playing Redeemed. Then I had to pivot into 4 Invokers. Everybody kept taking all my units, man. Alright, I'll be right back 1 second. I'm going to use the washroom, get a cup of coffee, and then we're going to jam it right back. We're on a win streak now. First, all the way down. Forever and ever, till we're Grandmasters all the way. End of time first. Here we go. All we need to do is just do that. Exactly what we did that game. Just 50 more times. And then I think we're close to being the best player in the world. If we do that, if we get first 50 more times, how many points would we have? Pretty good number. Just 50 more times. And honestly, even if we're not first, or it would be close enough for me, probably. What's the longest first place streak of any TFT player? How many first places in a row? What's the record? World record first place streak. It can't be more than like 11. Right? No one knows that? I mean, Riot knows that. At least, no, not smurfing, not smurfing. Just like at your actual elo, what's the highest amount of first places in a row? The Riot's got the data. They could probably flick some levers and turn some knobs. According to legend, Soju still hasn't lost to this day. We got a new YouTube video out, man. I have if you like my content and you like what I'm doing, all right, or you like YouTube, I have a YouTube channel where I post stuff too. You can check that out. Sometimes the bot spams it. My YouTube channel is losing subscribers and dying. So any views or comments would help a lot. YouTube stopped recommending my videos to people because the amount of drop off I have from switching games went from like 61,000 to 4,000, and it's like, oh my god, people must hate this content. It's driving people away from our website. Let's hide it and never show it to anybody. So, so if you got a couple minutes and you like my content, feel free to watch some of my YouTube videos. It's going to take time to build, right? It's hard to change on YouTube. Changing on Twitch, not so hard. Changing on Twitch, you just grind out the hours, it's fine. Changing on YouTube, you got to fight the algorithm, and the algorithm is not pleased. The robots are coming, man. YouTube does not like change. YouTube wants you to be in the same box forever and make the same content that it knows what to do with forever. Lazy, dude. The YouTube robots are lazy. A lot of TFT streamers pivoted away from TFT. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, the DJ Ole Dada, I feel interesting to say name, by the way. DJ Ole Dada. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I hate YouTube YouTube content on TFT. It's just watching some dumb high roll. It's like, how do I learn anything from this? Like, cool, you got Rise 2 at level 6 and then went A-bomb. Ooh. But, you know, I get that. You can call me DJ. I don't know, it's fun to say. DJ Ole, dada. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got the high rank players now. We got the high rank players now. What are my chances of playing TFT with Kibler? I don't know, if Kibler says, hey, you want to play TFT? I would be like, yeah, let's play TFT. So, I guess you would just have to ask. I'm down to play with most people. I don't know. I usually hang out in some random Discords and play with strangers sometimes. It's a good way to meet new people. Find people that also share same passion, you know? Jolie Dada. Wait, is this a silent D is what you're telling me? Okay. Give me a Nikos. Hoodly Sins is huge, though. Our economy is going to be stunted. Parallelogram just subscribed for 1 month. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, man. Ooh. I have many assassins in the tier. Eventually, if we hit this pair of Lee Sins, we're so strong. And if we never hit this Lee Sins, we're very sad. So this is kind of gambly. Because we could just make 10 here and have a very average pan out. Lee Hemio, thanks for 6 months. Welcome back to the Back Cave team thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, man. I don't want to be Cavalier, actually. For 4 Nightbringer as an angle? I'm trying to go like Skirms or Nightbringers with this stuff. I need to level. It is a necessity that I level here. So that I have the opportunity to get my 3rd Skirmisher unit more likely, because he's 2 or 3 cost, and I have the opportunity to hit this Lee Sin dribble. So, see ya, Katarina. I would have kept the Katarina and probably put it in if I didn't 2-star anything. And I think we're just Shojuning Lee Sin. We slamming items. You know what? I'm slamming items. He could have Shojin'd it too. He chose not to. Fall to the pressure of the double Lee Sin. This is 4 Nightbringer out. This is like Arma units because we have a Shojin and a pair of Kha'Zixes. Love. I'm down. I want Jeweled Gauntlet on this Lee Sin so his spell can crit. Big damage Lee Sin. That's what we need. I'll take any Lee Sin off the carousel, to be honest with you. If you hit Lee Sin 2, it's such a nasty power spike. We want to line Trundle in front of tanky things. I want Lee Sin to be vaguely centralized to where most people are, so I think most people are positioned closer to the right side. I shifted everything over there, and there's a 2-star Gragas I want to line up here that I'm most scared of. But this works too. We're going to get the line up so that he can suck on this thing. It drains the percentage of health, armor, magic resistant attacks, so making sure that the Trundle lands in a big unit is super important. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing there. Nightingale Ninx, thanks for all the bits, man. Thanks for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. This is a whole ton of bits. I appreciate your generosity, man. And Lee Hamiao, thanks for 6 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Glad to have you here, man. Alright, how do we put this in play? Is it better than Skirms? Better than Nightbringers? Is it better than... I see. That's how we do that, I think. We lose Nightbringer for the Lee Sin, but it's 1-star Lee Sin, so who cares? I'd like to try and pick up this Nunu if I can, but I don't want to give up the 4 Nightbringer out. Trundle lines up again. Lee Sin hits the whole team. We're a level up and we added a 2-star. We're win streaking. Oh yeah. Assassin Lee Sin is the highest win rate spatula option on Lee Sin. So it's going to be something that we're interested in for sure if we get an early spatula. We have this glove. It is very unlikely to get a spatula. There's 25% chance that a spatula appears on this carousel. And then it's going to be taken by these people. But only 25% that it even appears. Lee Sin with a chain? I am down. That's perfect. We want to have an item that like not a lot of people want to go for, so it's more likely to last around. Chain Vest and Cloak are the 2 least popular options to take out the carousel, so you can always expect them to be on the carousel at some point while you're winning. So it's important never to take those from your selections earlier. But this is a high roll. Where did I find the stats for the 25%? Top players said that in their streams, and I'm repeating it. There's no data to back that up. It is hard data. I apologize if it's misleading. It might be wrong. It's just what I've heard top players say. 3, 9, 10. I need to always make 10 here. I try and always on 2-5 make 10, unless I'm holding on to something incredibly powerful. Yeah, I don't have any like website link for the data. Usually I have sources for things that I say. I don't know. That one I just heard from top players saying it, that it's 25% chance. Because when I was co-oping with someone, they were like, you gotta eat for the spatula here for the A-bomb spat. There's 25% chance that it's there. And then I remembered it. It was not there when I entered for it. And then I was sad, and then I lost the game, and I was like, maybe if I had more life, this wouldn't have happened in a moment. So much for co-oping with a top player. It felt like they entered me, to be honest. But that happens a lot in co-ops, to be fair. It's very hard to communicate ideas and then act upon them in the speed required for the game, you know? Trying to make 20 here, so I'm not picking up the Poppy. We would have probably been slightly stronger with a Poppy 2 in play, but because of the Lee Sin 2 high roll early, we are invincible. So we're trying to capitalize on that high roll and get as much interest as we can. So I'm 5 streaking with 20 interest here, so we're set up in a really good position to play this long game, man. Downside of my position is I have no idea what comp I'm going. I guess Yasuo is the easiest in terms of units. And items, I really don't have a direction from the items. Is Yasuo contested? He's always kind of contested. This guy's trying to go Yasuo. He's got Hurricane Jewel Gauntlet. Oh, yeah. A couple people. He ended up building Shojin on the Lee Sin. He could have did that round 1 versus me and had a chance of winning. But he hesitated. And then he saw mine doing work and he's like, oh dang. A bit of that Shojin. Oh, what is this cloak doing? That's not gonna help me much. Another Lee Sin. I already have Lee Sin 2-star. We're not 3-starring anything right now. Maybe we should have went for it, dude. I need this skirmisher in potentially. I want to level. I don't know if I need to roll. Make sure that I can beat these guys. 6 redeemed. He's kind of nuts. He's got a rel. But if I can stay 30 and keep this going, and I'm stone plating this. So Stoneplate gives it additional armor and magic res for everything targeting it. So I tried to get it a little more isolated frontline. Downside of that is it's getting trundled now. Upside is it's got tons of armor and magic res, so it's tanking really well still. The trundle effect wore off, so it's good. And we're fine. We're very rich and still pretty powerful. A long time since you've seen my face. What if I was a robot all along and I've never had a face and you've never seen it? God, I cannot use more cloaks. We've scraped the barrel of cloaks. 4 Nightbringer. I have 4 skirmishers in, so it's kind of awkward right now. But the Nidalee is so powerful during the course of this stage. I'm down to try and just 7 at 3-5. And then figure it out there. A lot of people just kind of draft these Trundle, Pantheon, Lee Sin, Nidalee units because they're just really powerful at this stage of the game. We got the Yasuo. Kill him, Kha'Zix. One more slap, Lee Sin. Alright. And we were able to position away from the Trundle. Those are the important things for that fight. I want to keep Nightbringers because Lee Sin's my power unit. He's my 3-cost 2-star right now. So the things that I do should work with his strength.
Dawn is coming.
Legionnaire. I'm trying to play Dawnbringer, I think. I already have a Shojin. I need a Jewel Gauntlet so bad. And then maybe I can make an IE or something. Just super awkward to put in the 4 Nightbringer right now because they're so weak. Vel'Koz Laser is gonna go 3 units. God dang. And it don't matter because he's invincible. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing 4 Nightbringer anytime soon. My other 2-stars are too good. I'm down for skirms. I'm down for trying to go Karma. There's so many redeemed players. I have a rod and a glove. I mean, a sword and a glove. Sword and a glove. I want like bow, rod. None of this. I'll take a tier. Don't have to double Shojin things. But maybe I can make some sort of AP item from tier. I can't make AP item from anything else. Would I run a Nunu? I would not run a Nunu. I would run a Nocturne, I guess. I would run a Karma from here. What's my 4th Dawnbringer? I have 2 Mordekaisers as well. No Diana for it. Yeah, we're 2 turns ahead of everybody else. Normally, people at this point are banking to get money to level to 7 after Wolves. And I'm already 7 rolled down and I'm still banking as much as them. So, I mean, I'm really far ahead right now. But the problem is, being so far ahead, I don't get the items I want. So we could brick on all of our rods and never have any damage for this Karma. I just need 1 rod. 1 rod at some point this game. We can't play Jax with 2 Shojins. We're committed to this. The old double Shojin Jax is, it's not it. I could play redeemed from here, but there's like 3 people. Yeah, there's 3 people with redeemed units and nobody with Karma units. So it's like definitely not the direction that I should be trying to lean towards. So I think we skip on this Vel'Koz. And we try and go 6 Dawnbringer, Karma. Double Shojin Jax would be insane at attack speed though, yeah. I mean, Shojin isn't bad on Jax, but 2 of them is bad. You need regular Shojin, not Spectral Shojin on Jax. But I think mana on Jax is super underrated. Like blue buff Jax, if you look at the data, is one of the highest win rate items on Jax. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. I have that website open. Ooh.
Now we prove our courage.
How is this getting in? I mean, we're getting rid of all this stuff pretty soon, I think. Trying to play 6 Dawnbringer. Got the rod. Huge. Got a Garen and a Heimer. You what? Those are both going in. I have the wrong Shojin on my Karma. I don't know if I can complain though. I have all 1 stars, so it's a little awkward. Interesting board. I could honestly just put double Shojin on Heimer. Think that Shojin's really bad on Karma? Data shows that it's pretty okay. Data shows that both Shojins and blue buff have about the same win rate on Karma, so they're all pretty much interchangeable. I think I am very strong, so I'll try and go a little bit slower on the level. I'm down to just put this on Heimer though, and put in any other unit. Let him carry. Then I just need things that help protect him a little bit. Why run 2 karma? I mean, I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I'm panicking a little bit. I had a lot of changes happen all at once that I had to process. Yeah, my board's all 1 stars and we're still killing like half of his team. So this is huge. Taking 9 damage here, going down to 91. Totally cool with that. While we're spending literally nothing and he's spending literally everything.
The dawn is coming. The helpless fight, the hardened live.
I think that's my best board here. I get to make a lot of econ this way. I get the powerful defensive redeemed units in to help protect Heimer with additional shields. Or he can walk into a laser. Where's my volley bear? That's the last thing we need. This is a big laser. We can't get hit by that laser, that's for sure. I need tank items slash utility items slash just like thieves gloves to throw on something randomly. If I can get pieces of warmogs, that would be ideal to make my gear and tankier. So I'm just looking for belts, to be honest with you. A glove. I do not want an IE, so I'll build a Hodge. I don't know. I just can't see myself using any more swords. We have 2 Shojins already. I need to replace this.
Let me at 'em. The runes decide my path.
Well, I made a Jax 2, so we're playing that.
A solid giggle should do the trick.
And this just... I want Dawnbringer for Garen, right? More so than I want Mystic? I don't know. I'm kind of down for just Mystic. We already have Renewers, so like we don't need the Renewer. God, he is adventurous, man. He's running around a lot. Why don't you just stay put in the corner, my dude? Let Lux shield you. Yeah, we're gonna move you. We're moving you over, buddy. You keep getting murdered. It's not very good against Karma positioning is the thing right now, I guess. There we go. Now we're spread out a little bit against Karma as well. This should be clean. I think this will be fine. Watch Waterboy, thanks for 2 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Glad to have you here, man. So yeah, there's nothing around him. Karma never hits him. Nice. We hit his Karma. Karma hit him once. Shield comes in though, saves him. He's got 2 Karmas. Alright, this positioning's so much better. Yeah, I had like sloppy positioning the first one. I might be able to go 9 from here. I don't have Rel 2. I have a lot of life. I don't have Volibear or Rel 2. But like ideally we get like Volibarian instead of Ironclad Mystic. They're just things I picked up along the way that happened to 2 stars, so we kept them in. Ironclad does nothing in this lobby except this guy. Which he is in our pool, like we're gonna play him soon. But Nico's big, we're rolling. I could make 2-star any of these 5-cost units that I have one of, so it's huge. I have a belt item I could put on somebody. I'm redemptioning this Garen.
They aren't gonna like this. This is gonna
Rel's big. I already have Ivern. I guess if I hit a Teemo.
The runes decide.
Actually, I have Lulu, so I don't need that guy anymore. Maybe I should stop rolling and go 9. It's just I have this Nico's that I want to use on something, you know? Would I run Auric? Auric over Jax, I think would be the play. I'd run Taric over Jax. This lobby, I think. There's only the 180 Nocturne player. The Night synergy to just be stronger versus most people. Alright. So I'll replace Jax with Taric 2 if we hit it. Dawnbringer? Wow, these are all pretty good, but I think it has to be Dawnbringer. Here's a Heimer 2. We could stop at the Heimer 2. Or I could be greedy. If I hit this... Oh, I hit the Taric. Good. Now we have to stop for sure. And then we Dawnbringer Taric, so that he always gets his ult off. Is the assassin guy dead? No, he's not, damn it. He is not dead. So, see if Syndra throws him before she dies. Syndra lived. Syndra? No, not the LeBlanc. Pick up the right one. Why would you pick up the LeBlanc? You're trolling. The 3-star Nocturne. Are you not scared? Syndra has no fear. Alright, we're going 9. Going 9, looking for Volibear. Garen 2 at 9. Oh. Oh. Take these Garens out of the pool so nobody can have them. It's my Garen. I don't think I'm gonna verse the Karma guy, so I clumped a little. Get it out of here. Chuck it, Syndra. 1-star Syndra is MVP. That Diana has so much problems if not for 1-star Syndra throwing it out of the way. Ooh, Garen didn't ult though. Our front line has been breached. We got 2 casts off in time though. The Lulu gives attack speed with her abilities, so it's giving this double Shogunheimer the attack speed necessary to cast. So the Lulu is actually secret MVP as well. Garen 2 with the static shiv down. What else do I need? Tank items. I need health on my Garen. So I need like belts, but there's no belt related items except for that one. Which is Not what we want. I'm down to take Stone Plate for Tarek as well. We just need more tanky things. I guess it's RFC. I cannot use a Death Blade. It's RFC for Lux. We're just trying to get Lux's attack speed up so she gets more shields. This way she stays in the corner too, which is kind of nice. I guess I could just make this on her. We usually don't get any more solo components for the rest of the game. It's just this Zyra that's scary. Yeah, we're in good position for this, I think. Wow. Never mind. He's walking into the laser. There we go. But yeah, this comp works really well together. The Redeemed plus the Heimer carry. Because you get a lot of time to scale up with the shields coming from Lux, the shields coming from Rel, the additional armor, the shields coming from Garen. It's just shields on shields on shields on shields on shields. Which is pretty good. Keep everybody healthy. We're probably versus the Karma guy now. So against the Karma guy, you want the buddy system. Everybody needs a buddy. So everybody kind of pairs up 2 by 2. The Tarek can't be back here necessarily. Like these two are a buddy, these two are a buddy. But she has what's called Smart Cast, so she can prioritize different groups larger than 2 and make them considered one group. This is not how you want to position versus assassins though, but I played him so recently that I didn't think I was going to verse him. Oof. I positioned for the Karma and then got assassinated. I should maybe just stay positioned for assassins for the whole game. Try and get this guy out of here so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Wait, does Garen get there? No, he's going to get shredded too fast. But so it dies, they reset? They reset, but they usually stay in related pools as well. So there's still like higher chance that I was to play the Karma guy there than there was that I play the Assassin guy. Or at least that's what I've been told. So now it's like very high odds to play the Karma guy. I haven't seen him in like 8 fights. I need my bear.
Let's try that again. Hi, I'm Rel.
Huge. I guess I should pick up Mystics as well.
The runes decide my path.
Huge. Huge. So now we have another buddy pair. Okay. Pair 2, pair 2, pair 2 that each get considered a different target for Karma. So Karma fires her missiles at one random group. So she could hit this group, this group, this group, or that group, or that group. But in order for it to be considered a group, it has to be under 3. Otherwise, they clump them all together and consider it the same group. So if I were to have like 4 people in a group and then 4 people in a group, then I'd only have 2 groups. And the Karma would 50-50 hit my people. So we want to try and make sure that we always have multiple groups against the Karma person. It's a big deal. But the Karma person is dead. So now we are hiding in the corner for dear life. Hell yeah. I would just group up. Nobody has any AoE left, right? Now we big chill. I guess you can go out. We just need to make sure that they don't get in through to the Heimer. Honestly, I can even full corner him, I think. There's no threshes or anything. He missed the Shroud missed now, too. Huge. Syndra just needs to chuck this and we're clean. Come on, Syndra. Chuck it. Get it out of there. Oh, I cast it before my Syndra because it's got too many mana items on it. He's still in a well-protected spot. Oof. Not well protected enough. But does he... Did he itemize his Katarina? I lost on both boards. That's not great. Positioning is bad.
I believe in the future of dragonkind.
I don't have the bear, man. I need bear. This is a better mistake. Having Kindred will be nice as well. It just adds more units to help me corner harder. I have better units on my Rel this time. Or better items, I mean. His Katarina has no items, so I don't care about his Katarina hitting me. It's just going to charge my mana up. The only thing is I need to get the Diana not hitting this guy. If Diana hits this guy, it's so bad for me. Having the Kindred ult should be a big deal. My turret died. Yeah, we slaughtered him on our board. You're also, when they verse your ghost is weaker, right? Oh wait, he might still win. No. The turret is what I need to protect a little bit more, I guess. I have no floating items. As redemption is what I want the most for them big heals. I could chalice, but that makes my positioning a little harder to do. I think I blue buff my Syndra. Hell yeah, let's start chucking some assassins, Syndra. I need my bear still. Ooh, Kindred 2 and the bear? So this is out for the bear. And I think I might Dawnbringer Syndra. I really want Syndra to survive and throw assassins away from me. Two shrouds? Yasuo's getting stunned by my Rel. That's good. Oh, Syndra, no. But it's okay. Heimer stayed in the corner. Garen's tanking. I think we're clean. Garen gets this ult off. Garen? Hello? He was at full mana forever. Maybe we spread out. The assassin guy's done, so now I can spread out and try and dodge these shrouds a little bit better. Now we can do different positioning. We should be able to just chuck out whatever with the Syndra. We don't really need to worry about the one assassin. Yep, get out of there, Diana. Then we chuck the Yasuo, hopefully. Oh, she died before she could chuck the Yasuo. It was just awkward because I needed to be clumped to beat the assassin guy. I need to be spread out to beat this guy. But I think we'll get there now. If we get volley 2, that'll be really big. Another Dawnbringer. That'll be nice. Help something be a little bit more durable. Dawnbringer the Ivern, probably. He gets Last Whisper, so not a lot of help for him. I might put it on Lulu. I just want my CC units to be alive. That's all I want, is my CC and my caster units to live. So that's the priority. More so than my tanks, to be honest. Alright, we're maxed. I mean, we could put on Volley Bear also. Get the highest amount of health so he gets the most benefit out of it. That's going to be a big-ass shield. I think we're moving to the other side. Volleybear's got a good angle to hit whole team. Syndra? Yes. As long as that happens, I think we always win. As long as I chuck the Diana. So the blue buff on Syndra is the difference this whole game. All of it comes down to this casting faster than that. GG. Back-to-back first places? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who's this TFT streamer out there back-to-back first placing? There's a new sheriff in town. I feel like things are starting to click for me. That 5.5, I'm gonna go hard, dude. Is that 5.5? Is that 5.5? We're qualifying for them tournaments. Just you wait. Just you wait. All right. But I think that's it for me for now. I don't have very much energy left. I don't want to play a game with the throw. That one felt good. These last two have been really good. I think this is my sort of desired endgame comp that I try and go for a lot of the times, is if I don't know what I'm doing with my items, I just kind of flex powerful items and then try and play Heimerdinger eventually. And I like playing it with Rel, Lux, Syndra. Rel, Lux, Syndra plus Heimer, Ivern, and Volley if you can get it. But the redeemed Heimer pivot's really good. No ultimate bravery? Not today, not today. Not today. I don't think I have the energy. We'll do ultimate bravery tomorrow. Ultimate bravery is pretty fun. But anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate that. If you are in the market for looking for more content, Moobot just posted a pretty cool link to my YouTube channel. You can check that out to see other gameplay footage of myself and whatnot. So if you're still starving for more, that's the place to go. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back. I'm trying to stream every single day of the week. I've been doing a morning routine where I like go to the gym and then stream every single day, and it's been good. It's been building the habit together. I'm feeling healthier. Hopefully I don't burn out. It's been like a month of gym, so I think I might be over the burnout hurdle, but I don't know. They're like where you just like start doing something and you're like all excited about it for 2 weeks and then you quit after 2 weeks because it finally starts hurting, you know? Because the first 2 weeks are easy. It's the second 2 weeks that are the trick. But after you get through both of those, it kind of becomes a habit for me usually. So I'm trying to stream every single day, including weekends, but on smaller streams, but more often. So tomorrow we'll be back. All right, take care, guys.